What's up, guys, and welcome back to Green Bay, where we're absolutely cooking the season with a 6-2 record. It's crazy what a rookie quarterback and a brand new mindset actually do for you. But early season success does not dictate the future, which means that we're going to have to continue to be sharp, especially in these last 9 games of the season, and that starts this week on the road against Chicago. Now, despite the fact that they are not doing extremely well this season, I think they only have like 1 or 2 wins so far. This is still going to be a pretty tough week. They were a playoff team last season, and I think they beat us twice last season as well. So we need to go out there and, again, just play the game that we've been playing for the last couple weeks. Of course, we are going to have to face the Saints in Week 10 as well. But, again, another matchup that I think is actually going to be winnable. And that's mainly because their secondary, while still talented, isn't necessarily the best. They've only gotten 4 interceptions this season in 8 weeks, so again, not necessarily the strongest defense that we played, at least in the secondary. They do get some pretty good pressure. They have a couple guys that have multiple sacks and a lot of TFLs as well, but again, we played much better defenses this season so far. And of course, when it comes to the Bears, because I think this is still going to be a better defense, granted, again, because of the way that they have been playing this season, maybe not necessarily the best, but again, they do get some pretty good pressure. Maybe not a ton of sacks, though. Montez Sweat is leading them with 2.5. That's pretty pathetic for a Chicago Bears defense. And they do have 6 interceptions in the secondary. So I think that the Saints defense is going to be a little worse than the Bears, despite the fact that, again, the Bears are not doing extremely well this season. But again, any given Sunday, this team could go out there and end up beating us, especially in a rivalry game like this. And since we are on the road, we need to go out there and play our best ball. So let's see if we can end up going out there these 2 weeks and end up picking up 2 wins. Again, our main goal here is to make the playoffs, which means, especially for the rest of this season, we need to win at least 1 game in every single video. Question is, which one is it going to be in this one? Is it going to be the Saints, or is it going to be the Bears? I'm hoping that it's going to be both, but we'll definitely figure it out. Now, in terms of a team workout here, this is definitely going to be boosting our rookie quarterback, which is going to be great. Now, again, with the ropes, I think that's great and everything, but again, the addition to the throw power is great, but if we don't have the deep accuracy, what's going to be the point? I mean, we had some pretty good luck in the last game, or 2 games ago against the Jets, because we had that deep touchdown to win the game. But again, if that deep accuracy wasn't on point, he could have overthrown us, and we wouldn't have had the win. So I don't think that's going to be the best one to go with. Now, he doesn't really scramble out too much, I don't think so. So I don't know about the throw on the run. So I think we're just going to up the awareness. Again, that really helped out in that last game against the Giants. I know it's a -5 to power block, but being able to up that awareness, especially for a rookie quarterback, I think is going to be extremely beneficial. So again, we're on the road against the Bears, who are 2-6. Again, the inverse of our record right now. Although, again, they're an 85 overall, and like I said, any given Sunday, they could go out here and win a game. They were a playoff team last season. Let's just make sure that we kind of shut that door on them here. So we got the throwbacks on. Let's hope this is a throwback to when this team used to win. As we just level them, look at that. And we pick up 7 right off the bat with Josh. Now, let's go for a pass here, now that we're kind of out of the danger zone there, as we are getting pressed. That's not great. That's all right. No, never mind. That's not all right. But at least we end up getting the first down as a team. I guess that is the most important thing. Again, like I said, I really want to win here, so I guess as long as we do well as a team, I'll be happy. But again, I would really like to see the ball at some point. Hey, Brian, you remember who got you the big win 2 weeks ago against the Jets? Yeah, hi, we're over here. You want to toss it over here, that'd be great. So we got a guy going in motion. Can we be free on the corner? We are not. They're doing a really good job of really covering us. But at least it's going to be a 3rd and 3 here. So let's go for a slant right here. Let's see if we can just pick up the first down. He's playing off us, so if we call for it really quickly, maybe we can get it. Hey, we do. All right. Telling you, and a second later, that ball would have been picked. A second later, that ball would have been picked. But thankfully, he's got enough zip on the ball to be able to do it. Hey, way to motion out, buddy. You keep doing that for some reason. There you go. Great block. Yeah, I'm glad that it didn't say block win there. It just said block attempt, because that certainly was an attempt. I don't feel like we've gone to the air enough here. So let's send the guy in motion. Let's get free on this out. There we go. Yep, because we're that damn good, we end up catching that. Let's go. I wish we could have just caught that and run with it instead of doing the spec catch and everything, but hey, a first down's a first down, and we're almost up to midfield. I'm actually going to trust Josh on this one for that, because I think he can get 5 yards. But he doesn't. He picks up 2. He picks up 2. And, gosh, you know what? We're going to go with the wheel switch here. Question is, are we going to get beyond the secondary? I bet you he ends up taking the check down, or probably hits the out on Romeo here, but we'll see. Nope, I was completely wrong, but he still picked up a first down. Let's go. Hey, I think that's our, again, our rookie tight end. He's been a revelation, man. He's been getting a lot as well. I think he's probably our second leading receiver on this team. I think. I could be wrong, though. We get stopped for no gain right there. And, man, we are just controlling the hell out of this clock, man. Just controlling this clock. I mean, almost the end of the first quarter, still scoreless. We need to get in the end zone here, though. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And not quite, obviously, a touchdown. But at least it's a pretty good gain right there. And that is going to run it down to the end of the first. So after one, obviously a scoreless game right here. But we're keeping good control of the ball. So I'm pretty happy about that. And judging by the fact that 6 minutes have already run out of the game, chances are we're going to get the ball back at half. So this could be a really good start right here. Let's just get in the end zone. We've run pretty much on first down this entire drive, so let's go for the pass. And look who's wide open-ish as we get hit pretty much right away after we catch it. You know what? Maybe these uniforms are actually pretty good luck for us. I know that might be a stretch, but speaking of stretch, no, I don't think that we're going to actually run the stretch play here. I think we're going for the inside zone, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and that only picks up a couple, which means now on 3rd and short, we're going to have to find something that's going to end up getting the first down. I don't know if this is going to actually produce that. They are stacking the box. Alright, let's figure out a way to pick this up. You jackass! You got in the way! Although we did not run the route that we were supposed to run, so maybe that is partially my fault. Sucks that we're going to have to kick the field goal here, but at least we'll get some points to start. And of course, they end up scoring right away. That took like no time for them. So let's go play action here. There we go. Great catch. Turns it upfield, and we're at about, we're a little further than midfield. All right, we're already up to 55 yards on 5 receptions. Now let's see if we can add to that and see if we can get into triple digits with the receiving yards. Ends up going in motion. We're just going straight downfield. That was not to me, although it probably should have been. Then again, based on the route that we were supposed to be running, he's right. We were not open, but we were going to break that off. But instead, there we go. I know, that's only 5 yards. But we're getting closer to the first down. And again, we're on the other side of the field. So, the fact that we're in their territory gives me cause for excitement. Let's go. 3rd and 5, though. Oh, what a catch. They bumped us off the line, but we end up recovering. And yeah, you're not going to be able to stop us. 69 yards, nice on 7 receptions. That's great. And we're almost perfect today. We've only had one drop ball, and that was the one that, ended up hitting our teammate. So let's go for the drag. Yeah, he found another guy that was going to be wide open. That's going to be almost a first down. It's going to be a 2nd and inches. And I think we're just going to go for the zone. Right up the middle. Give it to Josh. Have him pick up the inches here. But instead, we're just going to wind it down to the 2-minute warning. My bad. I was not keeping an eye on the time. And now because of that, looks like they just want to run. So instead, we're just going to go for the inside zone. We're going to trust that because, again, we got Josh up there. They only have 6 guys up front. He's going to be fine. He's going to pick this up. We only needed inches, and we obviously couldn't even get that. That's pretty weak. I'm not going to lie. Come on, Josh. Again, you're one of the best running backs in the league. How did you not pick that up? That's all right. You're going to trust us to pick that up. And there we go. And now I know it seems like we should be hurrying up here a little bit, but we're winding it down underneath a minute. And that way, if we end up scoring here, they're not going to have a lot of time to respond. So let's send the guy in motion. Let's get the ball, turn upfield, and we got ourselves a 1st and goal. So let's keep the clock going. Again, we're in a rush, but we're not in a rush, you know? Like, I honestly think we're going to be able to get the score right here, and that time is not going to matter. Plus, we have 3 timeouts. We can call one after every single play, but we're not going to have to because we get... Wow, I thought that we had a score. Now let's pick it up here on 2nd and goal. Thank you. What? Wait. What? I can't even challenge the play on that. I don't even know what the hell that was. That was one of the strangest things I've ever encountered. It looked like we were in the end zone, but apparently not. And you know what? That's fine. Any way that we're able to get in the end zone, we'll take it. Obviously, that went to Musgrave, not to us, but hell, you know what? We're still having a good game, and we have another chance to be able to pick up a score. Only 1 half is gone, and thankfully, we do start the ball in the 2nd half. Or 2nd half with the ball. What? Oh, I don't even know what I just said. Either way, we pick up 1 yard on that one, and we're gonna have to get more than that. Does not look like it's been a good game for Josh. Apparently, it's their run defense that keeps them in games, or at least the 2 that they've won this season. But come on, we can do better than this. Well, apparently not much better, as we only pick up 5 on that play. And now we just need something somewhat short. Somewhat short. Again, we're going to need at least 4 yards, but I think we can get it here. I think everyone's getting up to about the 4-yard marker, and then that is going to be us, and that's going to push us over 100 yards for the game. That is beautiful to see. What do we have? Double-digit receptions too? You bet. Problem is, we just haven't gotten into the end zone yet. But that will come at the end of this drive, I'm telling you. I don't care what anyone says. We are getting the score in this one no matter what. Thankfully, we pick up 6 on that one. And I'm actually really proud of our quarterback, man. He's been doing extremely well in this game. Not just that, but every single game it feels like he's improved. You know who hasn't improved, though? Josh Jacobs has not improved at all. Because, again, I don't even think he's averaging 1 per carry at this point. But now we need to pick up a 3rd and 4 on our own yet again. Oh, that should have been intercepted. But thankfully that wasn't, and we end up picking that up. But unfortunately, we do have an injury on the line. And so, if there's an injury on the line, why not run it? Force the guy who just came in for that lineman to do a good job. And unfortunately, we should not have trusted him because we ended up losing 2 on that one. And now I'm sure that Josh is averaging less than 1 per carry. But let's go. 2nd and 12. Who are you even throwing to? Now, we got a 3rd and a mile at this point. 3rd and 12. Come on, we need to pick this up somehow. Where can we settle in? Apparently not there. And looks like Jay Cutler over there. Oh, I'm sorry. Gordon ended up getting the interception and returned it for a little bit. Well, that's on me. I should have just continued to go downfield. I don't know why I thought they were going into man, but I was clearly wrong. I don't know what happened there, but I'm assuming it was just a really quick turnover because not a lot of time went off the clock. Oh my gosh, we need to stop running. Yeah, Josh, 10 rushes for 8 yards. Oh, and we have another guy who's going to the locker room. That's a little rough. Yikes. So come on, we don't need 1 big play right here. We just need 2 plays that are going to add up to 13 yards. Okay, why do we get the call ball interception for that? He didn't throw to us. In fact, if he would have thrown to us, we would have had a pretty big gain. Instead, he threw to the other side of the field, and I want to see what he was looking at. Apparently not this game because, man, that was a great interception by Stevenson. You know, though, I can't really put that completely on the quarterback because they should know that we're passing. Our rushing attack has been absolute garbage today. Although, that's one of the biggest gains of the day on the ground. That's going to be a gain of 4. I know, not impressive, but hey, you know what? That's better than nothing. One more play before the end of the third. You idiot. You idiot. Why did you stop running? Yes, I'm talking to myself on that one. My bad. And now we're faced with a 3rd and 6 to start the 4th quarter. I mean, the good news here, if I can say there's any good news, is the fact that we still got 6 minutes, 3 timeouts, and it's a 4-point game. You know? It just hit me. Beautiful. We'll take that. We'll take that. We just want the first down. Okay. Now what I was just about to say doesn't mean a damn thing because we still got possession. We got a fresh set of downs. So let's continue to do some damn good work as we miss every single block that we could have made and we pick up 6 yards. Josh has gotten more yards on this drive than he has the entire rest of the game. Come on, let's keep this up. We almost blocked him in the back. We blocked the wrong guy, but I guess it's better than nothing. And wow, their rush defense isn't even that great. They're 29th in the league, but they've only allowed 29 yards today. I don't even know what to say about our team right now because that's pretty bad. Why do we want to go for play action on 3rd down? I don't know, but we're not going to. I don't like that call. We always get tackled for a loss or get sacked if we end up going play action. So, well, you know what? That was a good call right there. Don't get me wrong. I think we could have actually picked up the first down and more if he would have thrown it to us. But, hey, again, we're keeping the drive going. Why are you not locking up with him? We would have actually prevented that tackle too, and instead of a first down, he picks up about 9.5. So let's continue to keep it on the ground. I don't necessarily know why, but we will just to be able to pick up this first. Lock up with him. No, we're not. But at least it's a first. And we only have 30 yards to go to be able to get into the end zone. So let's go. We're wasting a lot of time. We do have all our timeouts if for some reason we don't end up getting in the end zone here. But realistically, let's go. We should be fine. Let's go. Let's go. 135 now for the game. Not bad. Not bad. Have we had better games? Absolutely. But that one right there was pretty damn sweet. We take that all day. We're actually going to go for the halfback stretch on this one. Wind some more time off the clock for some bizarre-ass reason. Lock up. Lock up. There you go. That's the kind of blocking we need to see from you. I mean, it just so happened that this one didn't matter because he got tackled for a loss, but still, at least we blocked. 2nd and 11. Let's go. Come on. We're down in the red zone. No mistakes. No mistakes. That's a great read there on the wheel. And now I think we're going to actually wind this one down to the 2-minute warning, unfortunately. Yeah, we are. And now we need to pick this up. 3rd and 1, I would imagine that coach is going to want to go for it on 4th down, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully we won't need a 4th down. Hopefully we can just score right here. You know? No. Well, we're not going to score right here. So let's go for it right now, obviously. And let's just go stick spacing. This will give us an opportunity to kind of go out right here. We just need to hope that he doesn't lock up on us. There we go. Thank you very much. We get in the end zone, but we got 1:54 for our defense to hold Chicago. Again, we have all 3 timeouts, so I'm hoping that at least they can keep them out of the end zone, and it's a 3-point game. If they end up hitting the field goal, yes, we would go to overtime, but that's a lot better than just losing right away. Well, let's see what the defense can do. Well, at least we still have all 3 of those timeouts. We got 48 seconds to go 70 yards. We've done this before. That should have been... Should have been a little bit of holding, but hey, you know what? That's okay. That's great. He throws an interception. Now it's up to our defense to really stop them here. But we can't, and we end up losing. So pretty much we just got done to us what we did to the New York Jets almost. And that's really unfortunate that we ended up losing that one, because that was, again, a very, 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 very winnable game. And so we split the season with the Bears, unfortunately. We both each take our home games, but man, that was one that we could have definitely won. I mean, Boyd with the 3 interceptions, that was a big mistake, obviously. Caleb had a pretty good game, 139 with 2 touchdowns, almost perfect. Josh, only 32 yards on the ground. Swift, not averaging much more, had a touchdown himself. But man, obviously we just couldn't figure it out. I don't know what our defense did on that last drive, but obviously it was not enough. We didn't even get a sack. 1 TFL. No sacks. No interceptions. You'll wonder why we lost. It's because this time the defense didn't show up. But our 3-game win streak is now put to an end, which is unfortunate. But at least we get a chance to come home this week against the Saints before, I believe, we go out for 3 straight road games. That's going to be a little rough, but hey, you know what? We get a chance to do some on-field drills, and then again, we get a nice little home game against the Saints. So let's go out here. Let's see if we can up the release by a +5 for this next game, and let's see if that's going to help us. So let's go. We should have an easier time this week. I mean, the Saints are 5-4, which is a little disheartening for me, but they're an 82 overall, which leads me to believe that we should be fine. Now, unfortunately, we were 2 games behind the Vikings now, as they have rattled off a ton of wins in a row now. We definitely have to beat them in both our matchups this season. But again, we take it week by week. We need to focus here on week 10 and make sure we take down the Saints. Well, at least we're going to start this game off with the ball. So let's see if we can go out there and make a statement. As there we go. Josh gets more yards than that than he did in the entire first half in the last game. And we're starting out pretty well with the rushing attack. Very proud. Let's keep that up while we can. As you can see, our goal up there for this game is to get our 10th touchdown of the season. I think that's going to be extremely feasible. We have the talent to do so, and we have what? 8 games to do so, something like that. Let's go play action here. There we go. That's going to be not a touchdown. That's going to be a great deep reception though. Good 33-yard gain right there. And if only we would have stayed in bounds, we would have had a touchdown. But unfortunately, we let ourselves a little bit too much to the outside. And yeah, we definitely had both feet in on that one. What is wrong with that jacket? Sir, you need to get that checked out. Let's go. 1st and 10 on the 26-yard line. Let's get another good block. Don't push him in the back, you jackass. And there we go. A good gain of 7. Let's go RPO right here. It's not something we've done much with this quarterback. Let's see if he makes a good decision right here. Let's go in motion. We go in the quick out, the speed out, if you will. And you took the wrong guy. But apparently not completely wrong. Oh no, though. Jackson goes down with an injury. That's going to be a long one, man. That is going to be a lower leg injury. And I'll be surprised if he ends up coming back anytime soon. That's rough, because I mentioned in the last game, he's been doing really, really well this season so far. So to lose him at tight end is a little rough. There we go. Nope, we did not catch that. We were unfortunately out of bounds. But to be fair, I am okay with that, because for how long it took him to throw it, I thought that Lattimore was going to come up and just kind of just snag that one. But thankfully that is not the case. Come on, he's right in our way. Come on. Now, 3rd and goal. We need to be creative here to be able to pick up the score. So, what I think we're going to end up doing, we're going to go with the goal line unders. At least he's going to have a couple guys to go with, too, if he doesn't want to wait for us. But 3rd and goal, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. You got to stay on your feet, buddy. You got the strength. So 4th and goal on the 1. Coach, we got to go for it. Don't go for the field goal. Have some balls. Have some balls. And he does. That's what I'm talking about. And that is why we're going to be a playoff team this season. Because we're going to go for stuff like this. And we're going to pick up this touchdown here on the 1-yard line. What did I tell you? Honestly, I didn't want to say anything too soon, because I thought that he was going to drop that because he got rocked by 4 guys and end up pinballing around all of them. But we end up getting on the board first, and hopefully we are going to keep this lead for the rest of the game. The defense holding them like that is a really, really good sign. We're not even through the first, and we got a chance to go up by 2 possessions. It's got a good block right here. As we lose 2 on that one. So it looks like they've kind of figured out our kind of plan here, huh? And now it looks like they want us to sit down in the middle here, but no, we're going to keep going kind of on a little bit of a pseudo drag, if you will. You know, if we would have actually cut up field, we would have been good. Yeah, sorry, I would have continued to try to hold that block, but I think we would have ended up blocking him in the back, and we did not want that. We have another guy going out with a leg injury. Reed, great. Those are now 2 pass catchers that are now out. We are starting to thin out at that position. But the good news, though, is you still got us, damn it. That's not us who's going for the score. But hell, it doesn't matter. That's just going to create more confidence in our team. And thankfully, Jeffrey Fitzsimmons, what a name, ends up coming away with the score there. Most likely his first score of the season. And let's go. I bet he just kind of filled in for who just got injured. Now we got a first 10 after them scoring, and now we got to go back up by 2 possessions. If we can. Which we should be able to. Come on. You know who we are? Come on. We've been doing this all this season. Yes, maybe we didn't win against the Bears, but we still scored a handful of times. So let's go. Let's get a good block here. That was a weird glitch, but we still get the block win. We just don't get the first down. So let's go. The mesh trail right here. We just need a short gain. We need 3 yards. 3 yards should be very simple for this team. Especially against this pass defense. Come on. Wow. Well, that's why you kind of wait on the mesh there. And yeah, that got popped up. Thankfully, he still made the reception. It just wasn't for a first down. Thankfully, we do get the ball back pretty damn quickly. Thankfully, their offense is as competent as they are in real life. So let's go on the corner. He doesn't even wait for us. And honestly, I can't blame him. Despite the fact that we end up losing 1 on that one. And yikes, now we got it 2nd and 11. Hit the 2-minute warning. And it looks like the center of the field is wide open. I would imagine that they're going to drop back. Maybe into a cover 3, but we'll find out. Well, hey, you know what? That just opened up a lane up the middle of the field, and now we're down to midfield. So, let's keep this working. Let's go. We need to get into the end zone. Or at the very least be able to get a field goal. Man, only a gain of 6 on that. So let's actually go with the screen here. Yeah, I think we'll probably end up being able to pick that up. So let's go. Is that going to be a first? You bet it is. And we're going to take our first time out. I only do that because, again, the clock's going to run a lot. We have 39 yards to go. We're not even necessarily in field goal range yet. I don't think. So we need to... No, you lazy son of a bitch. At least that ends up kind of stopping the clock, though. You know what I mean? At least we can hang our hats on that. But let's go. 2nd and 10. We can pick up a first down right here. And it's going to go to us. We're going to go up 10 yards. We're going to go on the outs. Ooh, or not. Because we end up having him kind of shade us under. And, yeah, if we would have called for that, that ball would have been picked. And watch the clock just wind down. Now we got 25 seconds left. Let's go on the wheel. And let's get open. Let's go. That's huge. That is huge. Let's call one more timeout. So now we're down on the 14. Which means that we either need to get out of bounds or in the end zone. It's one or the other. We can't have anything in between. So let's send him in motion. Let's get across the middle of the field. Come on. And, well, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. But let's go. We're going to call one more timeout. Just so we can get maybe 2 passes off. I think we can get 2 passes off. Hopefully we're only going to need 1, though. Let's go on the out right here. And that's going to be a touchdown. I was not sure if he was going to be able to get that ball over the goal line, but thankfully he just kind of leans over. We're going to do a stupid-ass dance, And we're going to walk away with our second touchdown of the game. Before half, too. I feel like this has been a really long game, but I think it's just because we've been controlling the ball for the most part. They have not had the ball too much. And thankfully, we're just going to continue to run a little bit of clock with a really terrible run right there. We did not get a lot, unfortunately. And that's rough because we started off doing really well in the rushing attack. And lately, it just has not been that great. But we'll pick up that good block right there. And we pick up 8 on that one. Let's go, Josh. You can tell he's starting to get a little angry. And now let's go on the slant to try to pick up this first down. We only need 2 yards, and we got a lot of other guys that are going to be on short routes too. So he's just got to find someone. And I think he found someone. That's going to be a first down and a little bit more. Not a lot more, but a little bit. And at least we can hang our hat on that. So let's see if we can go deep on this one. Are you going to keep an eye on us or not? Yeah, you are. But you did not see that underneath route that's going to allow us to pick up 5. So let's run the ball. How does that sound? They're not used to us running on second down. So maybe they're going to drop back. I feel like they're going to drop back in the zone. See? Not really, but good recognition by the safety, though. I will give them a lot of credit for that. So now we just need to pick up a first. Shouldn't be too hard. Especially since it's only 5 yards. We're going on a drag. We just need to make sure that we make it 5 yards. Don't go on... You f***ing dipshit. Come on. You did not want to do that, but that's okay. It still allowed us to get those 5 yards and a lot more. No one, thankfully, was in the middle of the field, and thankfully that little bit of trickery helped out. I don't know why I call that trickery. Again, that's just my stupid-ass mistake by continuing to use the joystick and trying to get a good release by running right away. But that's okay. That's my fault, and I will get better. It's only been 3 seasons. Come on. And he took the underneath. We try to get a little block, and we pick up a first down right there. Musgrave filling in well for a rookie. That is really good to see. And let's go. We're going to get one more play off here before the end of the third, and it's just going to be a run to the outside. Let's see if we can pick up some decent yardage here. Let's see if we can get a good block. And, hey, we were there just in case he ended up getting free. We do pick up the first down, and that's a damn good way to end the third quarter. And we are in full control right here. Up 2 scores going into the fourth quarter and having the ball down here in the red zone. So let's just get in the end zone. Let's go up by 3 possessions, and let's pretty much just put a nail in the coffin right here. I don't think they're going to be able to come back. They have not been doing well against our defense all day. And let's just continue to keep the clock running. Josh has got 40 yards. And, of course, that's going to stop the clock because of the injury. Damn it. Thankfully, that wasn't our injury, though. We can't afford any more. 2nd and 6, though. Let's pass because I'm feeling a little greedy. We only have 82 yards, man. We need 100. And that's not going to go to us. But, you know, the funny thing, though, is even if we call for the ball here and get in the end zone, we're still not going to be at 100 yards. We would have to get one more on another drive. Let's go, though. 3rd and 3. And that's going to be another reception all the way down to the 2. And honestly, I think it's time that Josh got in the end zone again. You know, he's been doing better this game. So let's get one on the ground. Right here, right up the middle. Josh, you got to push harder than that, man. Push harder than that. Let's go. We'll give you one more shot. If you don't get it right here, I'm taking it myself, damn it. We're going to have a 3-score game then. Okay, he gets in the end zone. Okay, now I don't have to vulture a 3rd touchdown. And there we go. Now we're up by 3 possessions. I think this game's over. Maybe I shouldn't speak so soon because they ended up scoring. And now with 2:41 left, they still have a chance to end up coming back. But thankfully, that is going to be a big help right there. And that's going to wind that down to the 2-minute warning. Let's go. Let's keep the clock moving right here out of the 2-minute warning. Let's get a good run here by Josh as he breaks a couple tackles and gets the first down. And that might actually put an end to this game. But I want those 100 yards. We're 9 yards short. Why can't we get it? Am I right? Let's figure it out. We get that reception, but that is not going to be the 100-yard mark. We still need another 4. That's unfortunate. Get it? For unfortunate? That's a terrible joke. I apologize. That's alright. We're going to get it right here and with our 10th reception as well. I know I said I wasn't going to be selfish this season, but boy was I wrong. That's going to be the 100-yard mark? You bet it is. 102, and now let's just run out the rest of this clock. This game is pretty much over at this point. So let's just go right up the middle. And why not? And that's on me for running out of bounds. Oh well, we've been stopping the clock for them. That's alright, because we're going to get them... Oh! Oh, what a block! What a block! That allowed us to get a first down, and now we can really, literally, just line up in victory formation and just take this dub. Alright, I'm going for this one then. If you're going to put me on the field, you better believe I'm getting the touchdown then. Sorry. Alan, that's going to be a flag. That's great. What's it going to be? Uh-oh. Oh, unnecessary. Oh, boo-hoo, buddy. Oh, no. Yeah, now we can actually line up in victory formation and just take this dub now. I don't know what the hell that was, but whatever it was, it allowed us to pick up one more. And at the very least, that just bolsters our stats a little bit more. But there we go. Big win right there, and it's a great way to bounce back from that game against the Bears. One that we should have won. But there we go. Boyd with one of the best games of this season. Only 3 incompletions, 286 with 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And Gervaisi is their quarterback. That's who that dipshit was in the pregame. Jacobs, 72 yards on the ground with a touchdown. Really good bounce back performance for him. Hubbard with 1 touchdown, 24 on the ground. And, of course, their quarterback scrambling out for 3. Boyd with the 3 knees, which, hey, we'll take the negative 3 yards on that all day. 11 receptions, 111 yards, a lot of ones right there, but with 2 touchdowns. We feel great about that. And then where's our other guy? Fitzsimmons with that 58-yard bomb right there with the other touchdown that we had. That is great to see that other guys are getting some play as well. But, man, big game right there for us. And, man, I'm just glad that we're able to pull out 1 win in this video. A good win right there. Very happy to end up beating the Saints in that one. But now we're going to be facing another team in their division as we end up taking on the Falcons the next week. That's, I guess, what I'm trying to say. And it looks like in Week 12, we're going to be taking on the Vikings as well. The first of 2 matchups against them. And again, they are division leader right now. And so we're really going to have to go out there and try to pick up 2 wins on them. Because I feel if we pick up 2 wins on them and we both win out for the rest of the season, we would end up tying atop the division. And I think we would end up winning that tiebreaker then. But again, no putting the cart before the horse. We, again, just want to make it to the playoffs. And that just means that we're going to have to continue to win week after week. And that's going to, of course, begin on the road against the Falcons. Now, I believe that we have a Week 13 bye, so thankfully, after the next 2 games, we're going to get a little bit of a rest because we're going to need it after playing 12 weeks straight. And then we're going to have to just finish out with that gauntlet of home games to end the season. But again, we're looking really good. We're sitting at 7-3 right now, so as long as we win, I feel at least 3 more in the final, what would that be, 7 games? I think that we just have a ticket to the playoffs. Again, will we win our division if we only win 3 more? Absolutely not. But I think we're going to snag one of those wild card spots.